Hello, welcome back. Jess Flicks with Jesse once again. Another music video reaction. Another fun one, I think, probably. In about a week's time, we're getting our second song, Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun. This time the song is Your America. So this should be another spicy, yummy one. I love these guys. Lots of fun. Let's go ahead and check it out and we'll talk about it afterwards.
They're screaming that they hate America and we're the reason. If you don't feel safe, then stop defunding the policemen. You calling us extremists cause our words have hurt your feelings. Then we're sorry we can't hear you over the sound of our freedom. Y'all been filling up our classrooms with drag queens for kids. We think it's not appropriate, you tell us that it is. The complexities of gender and children won't ever mix when there's school shootings by women whose pronouns are him, his. I'm not Republican, but keep it 100, they making sense. The most destructive ideologies are coming from the left. I think Black Lives Matter, they think white lives matter less, and LGBTQ turned into WTF. Dear Democrats, I don't have nothing against the liberal, but the people representing you are communists and criminals. They've been starting World War III, we shipping missiles still. They don't want America great, they want it miserable. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America. I'm hearing words I never heard in life. Kids go to school to learn, never make it back home, they get murdered like. Who's concerned? Not the left or the right. Hope you ready for the fight. Coming to your front door tonight. The former president got arrested, the current one lost, but I guess he got elected. Kids get molested, pedophiles all get protected, and you can kill a baby anytime if you pregnant. People so weak, feel free to take a knee, and you can't even speak, God forbid you disagree. I don't even know what virtual signaling means. Young men used to fight wars, now they make memes. Divide us up, I'm pretty sure that's the plan. Got a gun in my hand for when shit hits the fan. And how the woman of the year is a man, I'm pretty sure I never really understand. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America. You told us we're the ones to blame, but you're the ones who riot till the city's up in flames. You told us we've been spreading lies, but you believe the truth is on the news every night. You told us we gotta stop the fighting, but you're the ones who keep the country angry and divided. You told us we're crazier than you, but all of our conspiracy theories are coming true. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America.
All right, so that was Your America by Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun. Yeah, another good one, man. Just coming off of, I guess it was a day or two ago, I put up the Oliver Anthony video, and you know, that one really spoke a lot, and I liked what his said, you know, in a lot of ways of not being, it wasn't even specifically political. You could take political bits out of that because of what he said and what side kind of stands for what. But the important thing was just that we don't agree anymore. We should all realize that, you know, we're all being kind of stepped on. And I think regardless, you know, we all have opinions about all these different issues they brought up in the song, the Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun song here. I know I'm kind of ping-ponging on my thoughts, but and I don't disagree with them. I actually agree pretty full-heartedly with pretty much everything I think they said in the song. But that aside, because they're definitely more specific, and I don't particularly like to label myself politically. I definitely have my beliefs and the way I vote, and they've changed over time. They tend to, I think, as we grow up. But you learn more, you experience more, and I think you have a good place to look at in your head. When you're young, you look at things a certain way, And, you know, as you get older, you look at things differently. So that's a good thing. That's life. That's how we grow. But my point was, I'm just kind of, again, rambling. It's my political views, but I still, I mean, as much as I do agree with this, and I think it's a killer song, I think this is probably one of the better hooks I've heard in a Tom MacDonald song. To me, that's always been like, and I don't mean it in a mean way, but his weaker side has been his hooks. Like, I love his, you know, his verses and stuff like that. And he's fantastic. His lyrics are great. And the messages are great. The videos are always pretty cool too. But it was like, this one definitely had, I would say, it worked a lot better for me than his usual hooks or his, you know, choruses do. Again, not to knock him. It's just, you know, if I'm nitpicking, this stood out to me as being really good. So I dug it. I dug the messages of the song. You know, to be cliche and say, yeah, they're spitting truth. They're spitting truth, man. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it and, you know, go through every bit of this because it'd be a long video because I've got plenty to say about every verse they said in the song. And yeah, I think we're right there. It sucks that we're so divided. And unfortunately we're very divided in this country, but I think that's kind of the point, isn't it? That if we're fighting with each other, we don't realize what's going on. The people above us, and they just keep playing us around. I'm not saying these issues aren't important, but it's like, man, I mean, we've never been able to, I love being able to have a conversation with somebody I don't agree with, and we could still be, at the end of it, cool. We could still disagree. We don't have to change each other's minds necessarily. You know, I like that. And that's kind of, it's rarer now than it used to be. And I mean, not in the real world. I still have a lot of people I'm probably pretty different on a lot of things on that I hang out with, that I care a lot about and that I respect. But, you know, again, this whole divide thing is really aggravating, but it's so extreme now, you know. It's two really big polar sides. I do like to think that I think the honest bulk of people are in that middle area that's not fully extreme, but the loudest bits are those extremes, right? The loudest, like 0.5% or 0.2% of each faction are the noisiest on social media, on the news, politicians, all that crap. You know, it's like, that's what gets all the attention, you know. But I think generally, even though we disagree, most of us can kind of get along. But I don't know, it's hard to tell anymore. It's kind of scary, I guess. It's a shame. It's a shame. Anyway, you know, try to get along with each other. That's what I'm going to say. I know I'm getting onto like a little like soapbox here and talk about shit, but this kind of brings it out of you. And I guess that's cool. If a song like this can make, you know, get me start spouting a bunch of shit that may or may not make sense to you guys, I apologize. That's a good thing though. That you know, get the conversation going. You know, maybe boil some blood. That's cool too. You know, fire some people up, man, whatever. But anyway, sorry for the long little tangent there, but I figured that's the point, right? Reactor, I'm supposed to talk. I'm supposed to tell you what I think about the song, and then that was more about the song made me feel, but whatever. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. As always, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hit the like thing, the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up thing. Can't fucking talk. You know, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the song. You know, what you think, period. What you think I should do next. If you got anything you want me to check out, please feel free. I have seen a few Tom MacDonald songs before I started doing reactions, and like I said, I don't like to react to something I've seen before. That's kind of, I feel phony doing that. It's not my jam. But you can recommend them, and if I haven't seen it, then I'll do it, or I'll think about doing it. I'll probably do it. I'll put it on the list. I'll do it. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. As always, take care.